Hello everyone, and welcome back to Arsene Lupin Once a Thief, and let us continue where we left off. Alright, time to get arrested, I suppose. Miss Nelly?
I'm worried for the people of America that are going to have to deal with him now. I wish we'd caught the right man.
The inspector has to do some work. Lupin will no doubt do what he does and move on. I've rarely heard of him staying in one place for too long.
And you? What's your plan now?
I have some business to tend to, and then this won't be the last time we see each other. Yeah, let's go for that one.
I hope not. We've only spent a brief time together, but...
I understand.
I didn't expect saying goodbye to be so hard. There's still one more thing I require her help with, if I even dare ask.
Alright.
I know it's typically the man that carries the luggage. It's just my camera.
Do you need a hand, Bernard?
Could you carry it for me? Alright.
Of course, I'll take it. Here.
I wouldn't normally ask.
Honestly, Bernard, it's no problem at all.
She's oblivious to what riches the camera contains, meaning there is no reason for attention to be drawn to it. The home straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests aboarding. Yes, all right. At least let me say good afternoon. I have an important announcement. A message from... Hey, what are you... Give me that. That's mine. I want everyone on the deck. And... Give it here. Inspector Ganimard would like all guests to convene on the deck.
Yeah.
He has something he'd like to... No! This is my ship. Arsene Lupin, the fat lady is singing. And you are mine.
That's when Ganimard caught up with you?
Others would have been embarrassed as a public display of guilt.
Not you?
I let him have his moment in the spotlight. Judging by your version of the arrest, he remembered it very differently.
I feel there is a but.
But it was Miss Nelly's response that hit home the most.
Miss, if you don't mind.
I'm escorting Miss Nelly. As much as we've enjoyed the excitement of the voyage, we should be going.
No more. You are Arsene Lupin, and you are coming with me.
Lupin, here? Where?
Arsene Lupin? Let's take a walk.
Bernard, are the inspector's claims true?
Huh. I wanted to tell you, or there's an air of truth? Let's go for that one.
No excuses. You're nothing but a thief and a swindler.
Looks like nothing's going right for you today.
Interesting. Inspector, may I have a moment? I know I should have been honest.
I'll add that to the list of things you got wrong.
Where are my jewels? Tell us now.
You might as well hand them over. I know you always keep them close.
And allow you to find them on me? Inspector, please.
I have one more thing to ask.
Make it quick. Loverboy and I have a date at the station.
When you asked for my help, was that as Bernard d'Andrécy or Arsène Lupin?
It was the real me.
Satisfied? Right. No more distractions. Arsène Lupin, you're under arrest.
Alright. Interesting.
It occurred to me that she would not dare expose me publicly, but she might do so when she reached a more private place. However, when she had passed only a few feet down the gangway, with the movement of simulated awkwardness, she let the camera fall into the water between the vessel and the pier. Then she walked down the gangway and was quickly lost to sight in the crowd. She had passed out of my life forever.
The camera? The jewelry? They're not still down there, are they?
After
Probably.
everything you've just heard, that's your first question?
Oh, I have 100 questions for you. But that seemed the most fitting. Being why you were on board in the first place.
If that's what you believe, what's important is where I ended up. La Santé prison.
It wasn't necessarily all doom and gloom for you, though.
One must keep themselves amused somehow.
I'm not so sure Inspector Ganimard found it as amusing.
If he had a sense
Most
of
likely
humor,
not.
he might have. I'm quite happy to let you take the reins on this one. Anything too exaggerated, and I'll be sure to correct you.
Alright. Arsene Lupin in prison. The Baron's predicament. Inspector Ganimard is convinced it's protecting something.
I am sorry that I cannot offer you anything better than this hard stool and no refreshments. Of course, you will excuse me, as I am here only temporarily, Lupin mockingly quipped. The Cahorn affair, declared Ganimard, impatient of Lupin's games. Oh, you see, I have had so many affairs. Ah, yes, Baron Cahorn, Château de Malaquis, he retorted as if recalling an entertaining story.
Alright. Three days earlier.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Inspector Ganimard? Allow me to introduce myself.
Baron Caron. I know who you are.
What can I do for you?
I have found myself in an awful predicament.
Is it urgent? I'm here to relax and fish.
Urgent? Well, very. It's Arsene Lupin. He is coming for my riches.
Baron Cahorn, your personal art collection is one of the most fantastic that I have seen. In fact, I have admired it for years. While it's obvious that it is the most precious thing in this world to you, I care not, and have decided a number of paintings and portraits, amongst other pieces, would be more fitting in my own collection. The church, the woman, the fruit, the sea, the dock, Watteau tapestry, jade cat statue, and last but certainly not least, the almost complete and incredibly delicate dinosaur skeleton. For the present, I will content myself with those pieces that can be conveniently packed and shipped to me, charges prepaid, to the station at Batignolles within 8 days. Otherwise, I shall be obliged to remove them myself during the night of 27th of September. I am aware your collection includes far more than just the fine pieces mentioned above. I must add, the several cabinets of jewels have not gone unnoticed, and if I find my hand is forced, accept my apologies for any inconvenience I may cause you, and believe me to be your humble servant.
Huh?
What is it? It's a fake.
Fake? I've already had it authenticated, and it's him. I'll pay you.
He's behind the walls of La Santé, doing nothing but counting. Pay me?
How much are we talking?
3,000 francs. You've caught him once, it should be easy a second time, huh?
I could afford that new fishing rod. And a new pair of binoculars.
You'll be able to buy whatever you want, including a new wardrobe, judging by that coat. So, do we have a deal?
What was the neighbor saying about those fancy new Machine carpet cleaners.
A vacuum cleaner? Are you even listening?
I'll do it. And don't mention my coat again.
I presumed you'd have had something to say there. I thought maybe I'd heard the story incorrectly.
You're doing a splendid job.
I suppose I didn't expect the inspector to bargain for his services. Without that offer, I don't think he would have helped.
Everyone has a prize.
That is usually the case. Okay.
Thank goodness you are here. Where are all your officers? I was expecting half of the force.
This is too important for just simple officers. I brought my 2 best men. They're all we need.
As long as you stop him.
Seeing as I'm being paid, I should at least check the possible entrances for how easy it could be to break in. Alright. An old well leading down to the water below. Main entrance to the castle from the only connecting bridge to the mainland. Alright. Anything else to interact with? Kitchen door. The Baron's not worried about his food stores being raided. Newspaper clippings. Chateau de Malaquis, an exquisite property owned and resided by Baron Cahorn. The feudal castle, built upon a rock in the center of the river, has survived the test of both time and man. An arched bridge connects it with shore, allowing minimal access to the mainland. Considered impenetrable, the title was proved accurate when earlier this month an unwanted assailant and opportunist attempted to climb the sheer rock face that surrounds the castle, only to be rescued at the bottom the following morning. An interesting story from 10 years ago. I doubt anything's changed since. I should speak to the Baron. Alright.
I'm not paying you to chat.
Tell me about the staff of the house.
I have what is required. My servant, whom I trust with everything. My maid, who is still learning, but she is making progress.
And that's it? For the whole castle?
I have had others previously, but they didn't work out for one reason or another. As I said, Inspector, the strict minimum.
Alright. Who delivered his letter?
A mail carrier, of course. It's him, isn't it? He's been fooling me for years. How many times have I stood and spoken with him?
Please, let's just take it down a notch or two.
How am I meant to do that when my most prized possessions are at risk?
I think you need a moment to yourself.
Alright. Yes, this is the collection then. The Baron wasn't lying. It's a little more than what I was expecting. I've got my work cut out for me. Chateau de Malaquis, Volume 1. Not only is the well a valuable source of water, but acted as an entranceway into the maintenance tunnels below the castle, originally used to smuggle goods in and out of the castle. Once the water burst one of the foundry walls, the maintenance routes were abandoned and likely still remain that way today. Standing securely on a natural rock base, Chateau de Malaquis is the perfect property for anyone looking for total seclusion, surrounded by natural beauty. The west side of the castle looks out over a sheer drop to the water below, taking in the views of the River Seine out to the Crique de Rouen, while the east side extends a lip over the rock face to offer unrestricted views of the countryside. There are maintenance tunnels running under the castle. I will talk to you in a moment, sir. Same with you, ma'am. Your left hand? No, trusted colleague. Okay. Is there anything that I couldn't see before? Don't think so. Alright.
You must be the Baron's servant.
I am part of the house staff. I started with Baron Cohorn and...
I don't need your life story. Just answers.
You think he's stupid enough to try something? What's behind you?
That side of the gallery houses Baron Cohorn's finest pieces.
So, I should probably check that area.
I can assure you, all possible entrances and exits have been sealed and secured to the most professional level.
Don't say I didn't try.
You think he's stupid enough to try
I
something?
have heard my fair share of stories about him. But Chateau de Malaquis is something different altogether.
If you think some rocks are going to stop him...
Those rocks have kept unwanted visitors out since the house was first built. And for Arsene Lupin, it will be no different.
Don't go far. Maid?
Miss, I need to ask you some questions.
Alright.
Of course.
I mean, I know Arsene Lupin is supposed to be in La Santé prison, but I very much feel like this could be Arsene Lupin. Anything you think I should know?
You must have heard about the ghost. Rumours, at least.
What sort of rumors?
Apparently, a young girl was killed and her spirit wanders the gallery whistling. I didn't believe it till I heard it for myself.
Young girl, spirit, whistling. Good thing I don't believe in ghosts.
That's all for now.
I'm putting my trust in you tonight. You know what that means?
Yeah?
Yeah? It means no screwing up. You ready?
Ready when you are.
You have a British person working for you? That's odd for a Frenchman.
I'm not paying you to chat.
Alright. East-facing windows. Unless he's grown hooks for hands or a pair of wings, there's no chance Lupin could get in through here. Okay. There was a fireplace, right? Really? We're not even gonna consider that? He's worried about security while leaving this window wide open.
Well, what have you found?
It's going to be a long day.
Not sure what happened there. It's like he wants a full report. Well, it's his money. How secure is Chateau de Malaki? Baron Cahorn has paid for the privilege of Inspector Ganimard's assistance in stopping Arsene Lupin. The first step is making sure he has no easy way into Chateau de Malaki. The Baron wants to see that his money isn't going to waste. Okay, so we have possible access points, open window, front door entrance, old well, maintenance routes. Is there anything else? No? Just that? Okay.
Oh.
At a squeeze, I think someone could get through. This window hasn't been locked. No. Ah. Closed and locked. The window has been secured. Unlocked, closed and locked, left open. Alright.
Huh?
Alarm bell. Not exactly sure how to work it, but all these wires must keep the door secure. If they're connected, sure. Looks like he takes security seriously, and one would think he's storing the Mona Lisa. Front door, clear. Alright. It's heavy, but if I can lift it without too much effort. They don't look too secure. I wouldn't risk climbing down. Strange markings. Well, those are runes. Norse runes, to be precise. Marks and chips in the rock. They could be man-made. Yes, of course they're man-made! Entrance from below, clear. Okay. Now what? Does it say? Speak to Cahorn's servant and maid. Okay, again. Sure. I can do that. So, the house's security protocols.
Protocol? Baron Cohorn likes to believe spending money on modern technology will protect him.
Did you sound this, well, Russian almost before? What?
Technology.
I guess he did.
Science stuff.
The alarm system on the door. I've never heard it go off once in all my time here. I'm not even sure that it works.
Don't go far. faulty alarm system? The servant claimed he'd never heard the alarm go off. Has anyone else?
Miss, I need to ask you some questions.
Of course.
Do you know how to work the door alarm?
It's not my job to deal with that. I'm just the maid.
But have you heard it working before?
When it was first installed, we're not easy to reach here. Not much of a chance for it to go off.
That's all for now. Maid heard the alarm working. Okay, so we can make a connection here.
Then that must mean...
One tells me something, the other tells me the opposite. Bell not secure. One tells me something, yeah. I need to be sure of the alarm on the door. Guessing I can't ask you. Alright. Testing the security. Somehow.
Oh.
I can hardly hear myself think. You won't catch me trying this door again.
So Inspector Ganimard had checked all the possible entrance points.
Well,
He must have been pretty confident that I wasn't going to get anywhere near the castle.
Had it been anyone else, I would have tended to agree.
I'll take that as a compliment.
yeah.
There's a lot of talking going on, not much securing.
Okay, the most likely entry point. I would say would be the old well.
Then what are you waiting for? Get on with it, man!
Why is the well the most likely point of entry? Marks and chips in the rock, they could be man-made. Maintenance routes. Maybe that? No. Those two?
Really? Right, here's the plan. You and I stay here by the well. If he tries to come in this way, we'll catch him red-handed.
That is all well and good, but what about the gallery?
That's what the guards are for. I'll station them in the best spots. We get your stuff out of the way, and we'll be ready.
And you trust them? I don't know how I feel about having a couple of thugs in there.
Thugs? You'd best not let them hear you say that. Get some sleep. It's going to be a long night.
Alright. Now there's a plan in place. Hopefully that'll calm the Baron down. The house is secure as it's going to be.
Very cozy.
They were only there to stop you.
I know, but I don't think cuddling up for a comfortable night together was necessary.
Well, according to the reports, it wasn't to be a comfortable or peaceful night as hoped.
Late that night.
What was that?
I don't know.
Is it the ghost?
That was not whistling.
Don't make silly jokes. Of course it was not a ghost.
Oh, of course. Maybe just my snoring then.
Not at all. Listen.
It's very improbable that Lupin would use an automobile like a battering ram to demolish your castle.
Yeah.
Improbable, but not impossible.
Back to sleep, Baron.
The next morning.
Morning, Baron. Sleep well?
What do you think? With Lupin coming for my art?
Looks like you had all that worry for nothing.
Have you checked the gallery?
Only when I know for sure. Then I will feel better.
I know he didn't come through here, but I should at least let the Baron see me double checking. No signs of anyone coming through the well. No signs of the alarm sounding.
Well, what have you found?
There's no sign of Lupin.
Everything is still there. My paintings, they are safe.
We haven't been to the gallery yet.
I've still got the gallery to check, but I'm...
Then what are you waiting for? Get on with it, man.
The Baron's not going to like this.
Oh, mon Dieu! You were meant to stop this from happening!
There will be a logical reasoning.
I have no time for your excuses. How are you going to recover my stolen possessions?
I'd better find some answers. Where are my men? Sleeping. Over there. There's a bottle over here. I see you. There's wine, is it?
Oh, look at them, sleeping soundly. Get up, now!
These are supposed to be my best men. I'm going to have to explain this to the
I know
Baron.
the inspector said he needed men he could trust, but what does that say about his force if he had to bring them instead?
Do you think that would have made any difference?
I suppose not, but I can understand the Baron's frustration.
The guards fell asleep. Yeah. A sickly sweet smell. Caused by what? Wine. The Baron's not going to like this. What happened to the guards? An empty gallery and seemingly unconscious guards? Not exactly what the Baron wanted to find when he woke up. Discover what happened last night and how they ended up in such a state. It's my reputation on the line, and look at the state of them. Yes, wine.
Huh?
There was once a baron who received a grave warning, who at first doubted its legitimacy. P. The baron has some expensive taste. Powdered residue. There's a buildup of something at the bottom of the bottle. The Baron's not going to like this. I don't think he likes any of this. Well, powdered residue.
Master thief? Pooh.
Even the Baron can tell they have drunk the wine. What else can convince him? Guards drank the wine.
How does he do it? Who said I'm getting slow in my old age?
Alright. The Baron's not going to like this. Guards fell asleep drunk. That's enough beauty sleep.
Huh?
They're out cold. How can I justify this to the Baron?
This old dog's still got some new tricks.
All that's left in the bottle is some strange-looking powder residue. The Baron's not going to be happy. Not much I can do about it, though. All evidence points to the guards being drugged. A good shake might not have woken them, but this will. The Baron's going to want to know exactly what's missing. How did Lupin pull off the robbery? Baron Cohorn has woken to find his gallery all but empty. Find evidence that will explain how Arsene Lupin was able to pull off such a feat. I'd better get the Baron some answers and fast. Alright. Well, I am going to do that next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!